The mega-moneyed life of the rich kid is beyond unreal.
It costs about £10,000.
And went to one of the most expensive boarding schools in the world, £100,000 a year.
They have no concept of what real life is like for most Brits.
I've got a cleaner, I've got a chef. I haven't washed my hair myself for the past 4 or 5 years.
I think I've been on a bus once.
So in this series, they will be plucked from their pampered lives.
It seems to be quite dirty.
I wouldn't feel safe walking around here actually by myself at night.
To live with families who struggle to survive.
I am dying to know why they're living in accommodation that's simply too small for them.
Only then can they realise the real value of money.
£150 on food?
Yeah, on food, yeah. Basically, I'm just trying to make ends meet. You're okay, come here, baby.
Life can be so cruel sometimes.
When rich kids go skint. Meet today's rich kid going skint. 20-year-old Alex, son of a wealthy businessman who's grown up wanting for nothing.
I would say I live a privileged lifestyle. My dad's done really well for himself and he's lucky enough to put me in a position that I'm in now.
Alex resides in a magnificent country mansion in Nunthorpe near Middlesbrough.
Welcome to my house. I live in this house with my mum and my dad and my 2 brothers and the dog, obviously, Melton. Yeah. This is one of the living rooms that we've got in this house. We've currently got 4.
Crikey.
This is another one of our living rooms. This is probably my favourite, to be honest, even though we don't really use it.
Downstairs may be your traditional country estate, but upstairs Alex has his very own bachelor pad that extends the whole length of the top floor.
So this is my room. Call it the penthouse suite, really. Got the big 55-inch plasma. Got a lovely ensuite.
Alex's luxurious living quarters also house his rather extensive designer wardrobe.
As you can see, I do like my jackets. I think this is one of my favourite ones. Lightweight Gucci jacket, it's lovely to wear in the summer. So this one was £750. Altogether, the coats in this, just in this wardrobe alone, are about £5,000 or £6,000.
Blimey, and there's no scrimping on Alex's t-shirts either.
My favourite t-shirt I've got at the moment is probably my Balenciaga tee. This one was £360. This one's about £140.
Of course, an expensive designer wardrobe needs posh designer luggage to match.
This is the Louis V monogram Keepall 60. The actual bag was £850, and then the strap was £200.
For a strap?
My most expensive fashion possession has to be my Rolex. I had it valued recently, just over £10,000.
There's also some rather expensive-looking possessions parked up in the driveway.
Got a good collection of cars, really. This one's my brother's. This one's roughly about £45,000. One of my dad's is BMW M6. This one was around about £110,000. Mine's a bit special to me, really. It's a C-Class C220. I've had it since I was 18. This was just shot £40,000. I'd probably say we've got around about £350,000, £400,000 worth of vehicles on this drive, which is a bit ridiculous, but oh well.
Now, Alex's parents want him to experience what life is like for those who have to survive without flashy sports cars and designer wardrobes.
It would be a good opportunity for me to go and understand how some people live, push myself out of my comfort zone. I think that I take things for granted, so it would be an eye-opener in that respect.
I think it'd be nice for you to see how other people do actually live.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I can learn from it and come back and improve myself and then help around the house, then happy days, eh?
It'd be fantastic if you could come back cooking and washing.
That might be wishful thinking. But hoping to teach Alex a thing or two about how the other half live are a hard-up family of 3.
I'm Jen, this is Anthony. We've been together for 4 years. We live in Bolton with our son Jackson. What does a dinosaur do?
The past few years have been a real struggle for Jen and Ant.
Car?
We've both come from hostels, getting pregnant with Jackson. We went into like a baby unit type thing and then we got a house. So I think we've come really far from where we used to be.
There we go, you go in.
Although they now have a home, the family still just scrape by on Ant's meagre income.
I work 40 hours per week and I get £1,000 a month. With that we pay gas, electric, rent, council tax. After all we've paid out, we're left with about £42. I'd rather work than be on benefits because I'm on more money and I've been able to support my own family.
Sometimes it's hard because we want to be able to get Jackson everything he wants. Sometimes the things that he needs we can't afford to buy. We have to like lend money off people. Oh, sorry. We can't afford to take him on the days out that we would like to, or holidays. We've just not got the money to do it.
A tight budget has meant some big sacrifices for Ant and Jen.
We never get any quality time together as a couple. Anthony's mum and dad look after Jackson maybe once every 6 to 8 months. It doesn't matter. Family time is more important than just us two as a couple. We want the rich kid to come and stay with us for a bit because obviously I think they need to learn the value of money. Being rich isn't just about the money, it's about being loved and loving someone and being happy, and that's what we've got. So to me, we are rich in a different way.
Once they've left, I think they'll realise that money is not everything.
Sounds like living skint will be quite an adjustment for someone used to spending what he likes.
I'm going to stay with a family less fortunate than me and just see how they live and how their life's different to mine, really. What? I know.
Alex has asked best mate Alan round for some reassurance.
I'll probably learn a few things from them that I don't really take into.
How are you going to cope?
It'll be all right. I mean, I think I might have to chip in with a hand around the house, maybe do some hoovering.
Do the washing up?
Yeah, do the washing up.
Are you going to struggle with that? I've never seen you do the washing
up. What do you mean
ever.
you've never seen me do that? Of course I've done that before. Make food. That's probably my worst fear, but I'm sure I can learn.
Have you ever done that before?
Sounds bad, but Mum does it for me, doesn't she? So
just don't come back smelling, mate. You need to do your own washing. maybe chip in, do theirs.
I'll learn a lot, which I'm glad about.
It's a part of growing up, isn't it? Because you're going to have to get there eventually.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm 20 years old now, and I can't really cook a meal.
What if they've got a kid? How are you going to cope with that?
Don't know.
Like if you've got to change a nappy or something?
Oh, I actually don't know what I'm doing.
I'll do the washing up. You learn so much, like from how they live and the differences between their everyday life and what you get to it in your life.
I hope it's a big learning curve for me.
Don't know how you're going to manage, but give me a call over the weekend and let me know how it goes.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be in touch with you. We'd definitely be interested, but yeah, I'll keep you updated.
Yeah,
so.
you'll smash it, mate.
Mate.
Cheers, bro. I don't think, in terms of him making food, if it's anything above a pizza or beans on toast, I don't think he'll be able to manage it very well. But, you know, he's going to throw himself in, he's going to give it his best.
It's time for Alex to head out into the great unknown, and already Bolton's feeling very different to where he's grown up.
It's a lot more closed in, terraced housing. Where I live, it's a lot more of open space. There's quite a few pubs. Looks like a working class place. It's very industrial. We just passed a pub that's all boarded up.
Jen, meanwhile, is feeling a little uneasy about Alex's imminent arrival.
I'm a little bit nervous about the rich kid coming, to be honest with you. I'm a bit, because I don't know what they're going to think of us, what they're going to think of our family, like whether they're going to look down on us a little bit.
She's not the only one worried about first impressions.
I'm hoping they think well of me, but I'm sure if they don't, I'll leave a good impression by the time I leave the house. Hi, nice to meet you. Alex, how are you doing? You okay?
Yeah, not bad.
Nice to meet you. You okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Not bad.
This is Jackson.
Hi, little man.
He's
How you
2.
doing?
Is that too sad?
Bless him.
So this is the kitchen.
Yeah.
It isn't decorated or anything because we've just not had any money to do it. So do you cook and clean in your house? Or?
I do cleaning, but this is one of the things I was worried about doing because I can't actually cook. If you could show me how to do it.
How to cook?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that for you, don't worry.
Be able to make my mum and dad something.
Come on. So this is our bedroom.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't have a bed. We did have one, but it was that old it just collapsed.
Oh, really?
So we've not been able to afford to buy another one.
And we've not
just
really
yet.
been able to decorate.
And as you can see, it's half painted. We bought a tin of paint and then ran out and couldn't afford another one.
What's your bedroom sort of like then?
It's like the top floor, and it's got like a nice ensuite in it.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different to this, but yeah. When I saw that Jen hadn't been able to finish the wall because she ran out of paint, it just made me feel little bit like sad for them, really. They haven't got much for decor, but they're trying to do the best with what they have at the moment.
This is Jackson's bedroom. Obviously, it's not decorated again.
like
the
the
walls
same
are just blue,
situation.
it's just the same.
Just going to save the money for it and then get it all done.
Nice, lovely.
Alex may be accustomed to his luxury penthouse and ensuite, but he's fast learning that things are a bit more basic when you're living skint.
You're going to be sleeping on the couch tonight?
That's fine.
Quilt and your pillow are there
Thank
on
you
the
very
top of the
much.
couch.
Appreciate it, thank you. But at least I'm not sleeping on the floor, so it could have been worse than what it is. I mean, the sofa's a sofa, I'm sure I can sleep on it. I've done that before anyway, so, yeah.
So, what are Ant and Jen's first impressions of their high-class house guest?
Definitely not what I expected. I expected him to be very judgmental of us and looking down on us, but he's very understanding of our situation.
Alex still has some way to go before he truly understands what it's like to live with little money. Scraping by on a tight budget is certainly a world away from his rich kid lifestyle.
What do you spend your money on?
Well, I've got monthly outgoings, as everyone does. So I pay for my own car, I pay for my own phone. I still live at home, so I don't pay rent.
What do you do for work?
I work for my dad. I sell gas and electricity contracts on the phone. But then on the side, I've also got my own clothing brand.
What sort of car is it you driving?
I've got a Mercedes C-Class. The car was just under £40,000.
At the end of the day, a car's a car. They all do the same thing. It's just, you're paying for the name on them, aren't you, really?
Your bag, how much was that roughly?
The bag was £850. The shoulder strap was another £250 just for the strap.
Just for the strap?
Yeah, so I could... So instead
Just short of under over
just
a
over
grand.
That
my
is
shoulder, yeah. So it's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
But
For a bag.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you go on like many holidays and...
Well, last year was probably one of the better years for holidays. I went over to Turkey for 3 weeks, and then in July I went around Europe in the car.
Yeah.
Did Amsterdam, Budapest, Berlin, Paris.
Oh, so you've been near enough everywhere then.
And then I went back over just before Christmas to see the family again in Turkey. So I went, I think, four times.
I was looking at your watch as well. How much did that set you back?
The current value of this is just over 10,000.
Wow.
So
That's quite a lot of money, that 10,000. If we had that sort of money, we'd be like set
We'd
for
be
more.
set for
yeah,
a long, long time.
yeah, of course.
Start
you'd
paying
be able
all
to
our debts off,
finish the house and
finish the
We'd
house,
probably still have money
go on
left
holidays, and we'd still have money left. I couldn't ever imagine going and spending £10,000 on a watch. Mine's £20 from Argos.
I know, it looks the same, doesn't it?
Their watches may look the same, but the family's financial situation couldn't be more different from Alex's.
So what kind of budget do you two live on, or do you three live on a month?
Well, we live on my wage, which is £1,000 a month. That's after tax.
After tax?
Yeah. And then we've got the rent coming out, and we've got to pay
How
that
much is
ourselves,
that?
and that's around about £400.
So that's half of your
Yeah,
wage?
that's like nearly
Nearly half.
Yeah.
And then we've got our essentials, like we've got our gas and electric, that's
Yeah.
another £120 on gas and
Really?
electric.
So just for your rent and your gas and liquor, you've got £480 left, and that's for everything?
Yeah, that's for everything.
And then monthly shop is 120.
Wow.
And then we've got our council tax, TV licence.
Water rates.
Sounds like after you've paid everything you need to pay.
After everything.
We've got about £40.
To
What, a
last
month?
us.
Yeah.
Wow. £40 a month to live on between three of them. It's absolute nothing at all. I've heard of people living like that before, but I've never experienced it firsthand. It's a harsh reality, really, of how some people actually live.
We've been in a situation where me and him haven't eaten for days on end just so Jackson
Really?
Yeah. We don't have much clothes between us because I always put him first.
And his
even if we
priority,
have
isn't
money,
he?
I've still got, so I'm 23 now, and I've still got clothes from when I was 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We've never even been on holiday.
Really?
Never.
The furthest we've gone is Blackpool.
Blackpool.
We saved up for 2 months to take him because we'd never took him anywhere before. So we wanted him to just have what he wanted while we were
of course,
there.
yeah.
And we were there 5 minutes and our money got stolen.
No,
He was
that's
asking for a
soft.
bucket in Spade and we couldn't even buy him a bucket in Spade.
Wow. Now I was in Blackpool on New Year's Day to go and watch Sunderland. The whole day out cost me maybe £100, and I didn't even think about it. I thought that was actually quite a good day, but then obviously when you've been saving up £80 for 2 months...
The £40 that we had left over each month,
Yeah,
we
you
put
put
it to
down,
one
yeah.
side to take him.
To see what that kind of money could do for them, And for me to just be wearing it on my wrist or on my back or to be driving about in it, yeah, it does make me feel a bit bad about it, especially to see how much it would help the family.
When he's out shopping, I want him to think, right, I don't actually need that, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save the money and I'm not going to buy it. And I want him to realise he doesn't need to buy things that he doesn't need.
Jen's quick to begin with Alex's first lesson in economising.
Do you want to just put the beans in the pan
of course,
for me?
yeah. How am I putting all in?
Yeah, just put it all in because it's got to go between all four of us.
No problem.
Alex's mum wants him to learn some kitchen skills, so Jen reckons preparing a budget lunch is the perfect place to begin.
Is there any like home-cooked meals apart from beans and sauce and stuff from scratch that you can actually cook?
If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I can't cook anything from scratch. And I know you're laughing and thinking, what on earth? But I've never had to be in a position where I thought, oh, I need to do something from scratch.
There's a first time for everything. Jen also wants Alex to see how the family have to make a meagre budget last as long as possible.
It's been 5 weeks since we've been paid because we got paid early because of Christmas. So next week when we get paid, it's going to have been 6 weeks.
Really?
So this is our budget lunch.
Yeah.
It fills you up.
Yeah, of course.
You're
Nice and
not
warm.
sat starving.
Yeah. What's your essentials you buy?
I'd say probably bread.
Bread.
And beans and probably like, you know, like spaghetti hoops and stuff like that. 4 times like this when we are running out of food and we know that we've got beans and stuff to do us till we get paid.
Lunch duty's already been quite an education for Alex.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah? Ah, I bet my fingers there, like.
Although his serving skills could still do with some work.
He's forgot to butter the toast. So we're all eating non-buttered toast.
There you go.
Sorry.
Oh.
Thank you for helping.
No, it's all right. You're very welcome. Thank you for teaching me.
Is it nice? Delicious, is it? Sit down. Good boy.
Beans on toast is quite a change for someone used to dining out in pricey restaurants.
What's the most expensive meal you've ever paid for?
I went to a steakhouse in Harrogate once and I spent, I paid for an £80 steak.
Wow.
I know.
God.
It was nice. It felt like it was lovely, actually.
I think the most when we go out is spend about 2 meals for a tenner.
Yeah.
After his first lesson in living frugally, Alex has offered to do the washing up.
They're busy looking after Jackson and stuff, so it's just nice to give a little bit back, isn't it?
But if he thought he was done for the day, he's sadly mistaken. Next, Ant and Jen want to see just how much Alex has learnt about making a little go a long way.
We've got a challenge for you now.
Right.
We're going to give you a budget of £15.
Okay.
And we're going to go to the market and you're going to get stuff for a Sunday roast with £15.
Right,
And that's going to be our treat for tomorrow night for tea.
Do you think you'd be able to manage this sort of challenge?
I'm sure I'll come back and he'll be proud, I hope.
Well, good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
He's going to need it. For someone used to £80 steaks, sourcing all the ingredients for a roast dinner on a strict budget is a big ask.
There's £15.
Thank you very much. Lovely. Right,
Well
do
done.
my best. Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
I think maybe he's going to struggle a little bit with it being in a market. Fresh fruit and veg, fresh meat. It's a butcher's basically, so he might struggle a little bit.
I should know what to buy here because I eat these all the time. So get some veg, get some chicken because I think they like chicken. I'm not too sure about Yorkshire puds but I'll try my best.
Looks like he's off to a good start.
Some carrots over here, 39p. I think they'll go down a treat.
I reckon he's got a decent amount of size for the price anyway.
Yeah. But he's got to think he's got to feed 4 of us as well.
Yeah, so he's going to have to get quite a bit.
36 change.
Brilliant.
Thank you
Good
very
start.
much. Have
Thank
a
you very
nice
much.
day.
And you, cheers. Thank you very much.
Later.
Right.
As Alex heads off for more ingredients,
I'm just scouting about to see which potatoes look best.
his savvy shopping habits are impressing his hosts.
I think he's being sensible and looking round rather than just buying it all at one place.
Trying to get value for money.
£1 please.
Budget shopping's proving quite a revelation for the rich kid.
I've seen how relatively cheap it is compared to what I'd normally pay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
He's got the veg for the roast, but there's still the small matter of the main ingredient.
I need to cook Sunday dinner for 4 people, but Jenny, the woman, she likes like whole chicken. Have you got anything like that?
I've got duck that's fresh and I've got some frozen chicken. What do you put tomorrow? Yeah. That's not a problem. Do you want them?
Yeah, how much is it?
$4.99.
$4.99, ah.
Because you're not cheeky, £4. Yes.
Oh, he's found one.
Spot on, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll have one of them, thank you. Cheers. Spot on.
Bagging himself a bargain has left Alex with some spare change for some other roast dinner essentials.
Bingo. Look at them. Lovely. 12 Yorkshire puddings.
Considering his mum normally does all the food shopping, Alex hasn't done too badly.
Budget-wise, I've got £5.80 left, I believe. Oh, just spotted luxury ice cream tubs, any 3 for £4 or £1.50 each, so I'm gonna go and buy one of them for dessert.
But it's still shown him how far your money will stretch when you're careful about what you spend.
Compared to what my Sunday roast would normally cost, I think it would probably be about 4-fold of what I've just paid for this, so, and that's not including dessert, because we don't really eat it, so yeah, I'm actually surprised on how much you can get for value for money, especially come wear something like this, but it's a learning curve, and maybe I might get mum to come shopping somewhere like this, you never know. Now then.
So who was it?
Yeah, not bad, you know. I think you'll be happy with what I've got.
Yeah.
Good.
Quite well.
Let's go home now and then see what you've got.
Spot on. Come on then.
So has Alex returned with all the right ingredients?
First thing I bought, I got some carrots.
Yep.
I also got some broccoli.
Yeah.
This is what we have at home, so carrots and broccoli for the veg.
Yeah.
Got some potatoes. I don't know if you want to make mash or roasties or whatever.
Yeah.
I got a full chicken, and apparently because I was nice, you give me £1 off it, and also at £4 instead of a £5.
Bargain.
So there you go.
Good.
There you go. There's a full chicken.
Bargain hunting there as well.
Exactly. I've got some Yorkshire puds. Can't do something.
Can't go wrong with that Yorkshire puddings.
I've got you some gravy as well.
Oh, thank you.
Can't forget that, can you? It's not Sunday roast.
For that gravy.
I did have some left over, so I got as a dessert. 3 for £4. So
That's really good.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Top it off, I got you some change as well, so
brilliant.
I got about £1.50 in change there as well.
Thank you.
You got quite a few deals there.
I didn't do too badly, did I? I don't think.
I'm impressed.
Thank you very much.
It's just the fact that he has actually done it and got extra and brought change back. He's done really, really well.
Jen and Ant are hopeful this task has taught Alex to think twice about what he spends his money on in the future.
Was you surprised on what you would get for £15?
To be honest, yeah, I was. I mean, quite surprised on going to like, a market like that, how much you can actually get for your money. Like, I've got a full Sunday dinner there, dessert and extras, for 4 people on £14. I mean, you can't go wrong, can you?
No.
To be honest, it's been a bit of an eye-opener, and yeah, I think I've learned not to just pick up something and buy it. I need to budget a little bit better. Get a lot more value for your money than you would in the likes of those higher-end supermarkets that I go to. So yeah, it's definitely been a learning experience for me, definitely. Hello?
Hi, son.
No, then, you all right?
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, good, not bad.
With a successful shopping challenge under his belt, Alex is keen to fill his dad in on what living skint has taught him so far.
You have to live on £1,000 a month for all 3 of them. That's for everything.
Yeah.
Basically, after they've paid everything, they're left with £40 for the month.
I hope this is a wake-up call for you, son.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's just been a bit of an eye-opener, really. Just the way they live and what money they've got to spend and stuff like that. I mean, I went shopping for them to this market and I was given a budget of £15 to buy all the ingredients for a Sunday dinner.
Are you cooking it?
Yeah, I'm going to learn to cook it tomorrow with Jenny. She's going to teach me how to do it and then hopefully make you something when I come home.
So, what have you learned? What do you think you'll be taking away with you to bring home and put into place?
Definitely to budget a little bit more than I actually do. I've realised that I do just buy pointless stuff that I don't really need to.
Yeah, good.
So,
if you do adopt some of these lessons that you're learning over the time that you're there, then that's brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll see what your cooking is like when you get back.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold me to it, like, but I'll try my best.
Okay, son. We all love you.
All right, love you too.
We'll see you soon.
Yep, no problem. See you later on, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
All right, bye-bye. Love you too. Bye-bye.
After a hectic first day living skint, Alex hits the sack downstairs on the family sofa.
Pretty tired now. Hopefully I'll get some sleep. I don't know if you can hear, but Jackson's banging about upstairs, so hopefully he won't keep me up for too long.
He's certainly got a lot to ponder over if Jackson does keep him awake.
What I've realised today is to always appreciate what you have, really, no matter what it is, even if it's food, and just be lucky that you know where your next meal's going to come from, because some people don't. Yeah, I think I've taken a lot out today.
While Alex has impressed Jen and Ant with his willingness to learn, the couple still have lots more to teach him about surviving on a tight budget.
He's nothing like I thought he was going to be. He's really kind, he's really caring, really nice.
He took on board what we were saying to him, but I think tomorrow's going to be a bit of an eye-opener and make him realise how hard it is.
There's little chance of a lion as Alex's second day living skint begins.
Morning.
How are you doing? You okay?
Yeah.
Go and get him.
Go and get him.
Go get him.
Big man. How are you doing? You all right? Oh.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you.
We're going to have some breakfast now and get ready for today, yeah?
Sound? Yeah, no problem.
So, yeah, we'll go.
Out of bed. Yeah, no problem.
He does, however, always like to invest a little time and money on his morning beauty regime.
Lovely.
Even if he says so himself.
Yeah, I do this every morning when I wake up. Got to look the part, haven't you? No matter what you're doing.
A budget breakfast of toast and tea is served.
There we go, Alex.
Oh, thank you very much, mate.
Nice, mate.
Yeah,
cheers.
I didn't know if you wanted it cut or not, so I just left it like that.
No, it's all right, mate. No worries, that's fine. Thank you very much. Nice one.
Best he doesn't get too used to being waited on. Ant has to work 6 days a week just to make ends meet, and the family reckon it's time Alex realised just how lucky he is.
You're just going to come and help me do a bit of extra work today?
Is this what you do as extra work on a weekend?
Yeah.
Right, OK. What I'm going to be doing? I don't know.
Wait and see.
Sure. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a bit of a shock to you.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
To bring in a bit of extra cash, Ant spends his Saturdays handing out advertising leaflets for a local estate agent.
This is where I come to give the leaflets out around the town centre.
How many leaflets do you have to give out on a standard day?
1,000.
1,000?
Yeah, I'm not going up to people in town centre, then I'm going round houses, giving them through letterboxes. Yeah. Obviously, I can't travel so far because I've not got a car, so I don't drive, so I can only go in certain areas local to me, really.
If you don't mind, how much do you get paid for 1,000 leaflets?
It's only £20.
So how many hours would it normally take you to hand out 1,000 leaflets?
Usually takes me probably about 6 hours, 7 hours.
Really?
The most for 1,000.
Wow, for 20 quid?
Yeah, for £20.
20 quid might not sound much to Alex, but Ant wants him to realise that working a 6-day week is the only way for the family to afford extras like a roast dinner.
When it comes to Sunday, we can have a treat before I go back to work on the Monday.
Yeah, well, I think most people who work Monday to Fridays take the weekend for granted and just think that most people do that, whereas I think it's far from the case. Could just sit there and go, do you know what, I'm not doing it, can't be bothered, I'm tired and stuff like this, but he doesn't, he gets on with it, and yeah, massive respect for him.
Today, Ant's keen to make full use of the extra pair of hands.
I'm going to set you a challenge now.
Right.
I'm going to give you leaflets to go around town and try and give them to people.
All right, OK. How do you normally approach people?
Just say, I've got these leaflets here. Do you mind me giving you one of these to take away in case you are actually selling your home?
I think I could do that.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Excuse me, mate. Sorry, am I all right just giving you one of these leaflets? Is that OK?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant. It's just about a local estate agent, so it's just see, obviously, if you're looking to sell a house or if you're looking to turn into property. If you know anybody else that does. Brilliant. Thank you very much, mate. Spot on. Thank you.
His job as a telesalesman means Alex is well qualified when it comes to talking to people.
He's not doing too bad. He's given quite a few out. I've seen him interact with a few people. Looks like they're asking him a few questions, what it's about.
An estate agent, so if you're looking to sell a house or a property.
Alex may have the gift of the gab, but Ant wants him to take home an important lesson from the leafleting.
It's just to experience what sort of job I'm doing and just know that not everyone's looking. It could happen to him one day. He could be doing this as a job. He could be in a situation that me and Jen and Jackson are at the minute.
Excuse me, guys. Am I all right just to give you one of these leaflets? Is that all right? Yeah. Feels like a lot of work for 20 quid, because I have given out a lot, but I've still got a lot left in my hand. Might come in handy, you never know.
All right, OK.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
How did it do?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, I see you're doing well, though. Yeah. Passing them all. Yeah, I got rid of all mine anyway.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, yeah.
I've still got a few left, but...
Yeah, but at least you did.
I think you might have spoke to a few more people than I did.
Ant's hoping the leafleting has helped to make Alex realise what a privileged upbringing he's had. His life of luxury is certainly a far cry from what Ant has been through in the past few years.
When I was 16, I was that bad on drugs, I started robbing off my mum and dad.
Oh, really?
And then they had enough of it, so they kicked me out.
Wow.
I was homeless, so living on the streets. Yeah. Where we came from when we was giving the leaflets out in Bolton town centre, I've slept around them sort of areas. And I've slept on this park.
In this one?
Yeah. If it up there somewhere, just around different areas.
Yeah.
I was obviously with the wrong crowd, so I was going robbing out of shops. For my food, I was going in supermarkets, obviously robbing it and stuff.
How long were you homeless for?
Around about roughly for 2 years, all in all, and sleeping on the streets. And then after that, I was going into different sort of hostels.
From where you've come from to the house you've got now, I know that you say you still need it decorating, but you feel like you're light years ahead from where you have been.
Yeah, I feel better. I'm not bothered about it not being decorated a minute, as long as I've got a roof over my head. It's better than sleeping on the streets then.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people do take for granted that they have got food in the fridge and a roof over their head and they're warm at night. Like, in your instance, you were literally out in snow at some point.
As long as I've got food in the house for me, Jackson and Jen, and gas and electric, and my rent's paid, that's all that matters. Yeah. But we will get there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you've got the right mindset.
Yeah.
You try and actually do something. A lot of people in your position would just say, do you know what, I can't be bothered, I give up. Yeah. Whereas you're actually different. You've gone out, you get yourself a job.
Turning point was obviously meeting Jen and going from there, really. She's kept me on the straight and narrow, and when Jackson's been born, so's he, and he's just, I can't be doing stuff like that when I've got my own family. I need to put them first and I need to be there.
Yeah, it has opened my eyes a little bit, because I probably take things for granted that I don't even realise I take for granted, like food and just having a house, like a roof over my head and being able to live in a warm house.
It was quite hard for me to tell a complete stranger my personal story, but I think it's a good experience to tell him and make him realise that not everyone is in a similar situation that he is in, really.
I think it's made me realise I am massively grateful for everything my parents have done for me. It's very eye-opening to me, yeah.
Sourcing ingredients for a Sunday roast has given rich kid Alex an insight into the demands of feeding a family on a meagre income.
Was you surprised on what you would get for £15?
To be honest, yeah, I was. I mean, quite surprised on going to like a market like that, how much you can actually get for your money.
But with his mother making his every meal, Alex is now facing his biggest domestic task yet, helping Jen to prepare the roast.
How are you feeling?
Sceptical. I need to learn, I want to learn, so I'm going to try and do my best.
Best he does. Not only has Ant's hard-earned cash from his Saturday job paid for this rare treat, Alex's mum's also counting on him returning home with a few cooking skills.
Yeah, how much butter do you like on it?
Just a thin coat over
Just a
the
thin
top
coat
of it.
over
Yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
And this is actually the first time he's ever
This is the first
made
time...
a home-cooked meal.
Yep, this is the first time I've ever done something like this.
Wow.
If I can take this home and do it for my mum, I'm sure she'll...
I was just going to say, do you reckon you could do it when you go home?
I think so. I mean, even if I can't, I'll say, Mum, let me butter the chicken for you. How's this looking?
Brill.
Is that all right?
Yeah, bit of salt and pepper on top.
No problem.
Just sprinkle it over. Brill.
Is that all right?
Yeah, hang it in. Top shelf, that's
no
it.
problem. Slide that in there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll wash my hands. Just quick.
Steady on, you're not done with your kitchen duties just yet.
Do you want to start peeling and chopping the carrots?
Yeah. I've never done anything like this, so it's completely new for me. There you go, put that in there.
It seems the expert's enthusiasm is rubbing off on the rich kid.
So when you're doing roast potatoes, chop them up.
Yeah.
And then you need to parboil them, so stick them in a pan and boil them and just till the water's bubbling.
Yeah.
And then take them back off, and that's when you put them in your dish with your oil.
Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying this, you know. I don't know why I didn't do it at home.
It's therapeutic cooking, you know.
I know, I think I need to start doing this more at home, you know.
Sorted.
Very much.
For hard-working Ant and Jen, life is certainly no bed of roses. So while dinner's in the oven, Alex has a surprise for the couple.
Right, so as I was laid here last night, and you two were upstairs on your mattress on your floor, I decided to go out and I got you a bed frame so you can sleep in a proper bed again. I know yours broke.
Oh, thank you so much.
So now you can use the money that you're going to put towards this, towards something a bit more productive.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
She's all right.
Oh, what's that? You're very welcome.
He didn't need to do that, though, do you know what I mean? He's thought about it, and he's put effort into thinking about what he's bought for us, and it's just, obviously, it's a big weight off our shoulders now.
Because I need to learn how to do things, I thought me and you, Anth, could put it together.
Yeah.
So...
He's not good at DIY.
Well, it may be the blind leading the blind.
Take everything out of the packaging first and then just like thingy, put it in sections.
But learning a bit of DIY is yet another useful skill for Alex to take home from the experience.
Right, so step 1.
Right,
insert pole 5.
Into
pole 6. 1.
Yeah, right, OK.
That's if they can decipher the instructions.
You hold this bit here, like that.
With a bit of teamwork, Ant and Jen can finally start looking forward to a comfy night's sleep.
And if I hadn't bought you this today, how long would you have been on the floor for?
Probably a long while, probably till next year, until we can actually save the money.
Really?
Yeah. Even if we had the money, we've bought Jackson a crib, so all the money we do get, mostly it'll go on Jackson.
Because his priority.
When he gets older, he's going to need a bigger bed, so we would put him first before getting us a bed, and we'd get him a bigger bed.
I can't believe we've done this, mate, you know. Put the clip in.
Clip in.
Right, last one. Now, when you're ready. There we go.
There we go.
Hands in. Jen! Do you want to come and have a look at this?
What is this?
What is it?
A bed! Thank you so much for this. It's really, really lovely.
Thank you, mate.
I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Should I go and have some tea?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
With their new bed made, all Jen and Ant have to do now is lie in it. But first, Alex's roast dinner is ready for its unveiling.
I think that looks mint.
It does. It looks really, really good. Yeah, I am.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
I think Mum will be proud as well, you know.
He's clearly chuffed to be going home with a few new kitchen skills.
I don't know why I can't do this myself, to be honest, at home. Well, I can now anyway. Thank you to you.
And what does the family make of Alex's efforts?
You've done well with this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's not as hard as it looks, is it?
Now you'll be able to go home and cook your own meals.
Yeah, I hope so.
Cooking's not the only new skill Alex will be taking home, as his time living skint with Ant and Jen comes to an end.
How have you found it these past few days then?
I've really enjoyed being here. It's definitely opened my eyes to how some people live, and it's definitely taught me a few things. So yeah, it's definitely been very, very beneficial for me.
So what do you think you'll take home with you now? Do you think you're going to change your ways?
Definitely with the budgeting side of things. I'd normally just walk into a shop and just pick up the first thing I see. I wouldn't really go around shopping about for it.
So do you think you're more grateful now for the life that you've got?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say I was ungrateful in the first place, but maybe from this experience I didn't actually realise how lucky I was to be in the position I am in now,
Yeah.
How have you found it with me being in your home?
Yeah, it's been great.
What were your expectations before I came?
Nothing like you are.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you was going to be a bit snotty. But you're not.
With Anthony working and stuff, I have a lot of respect for you both, and for the things you do for the little one. All you got to do is look at Jackson's face. He's always smiling, isn't he? So you as parents, you're obviously doing something right.
The example the family have set has clearly had a big impact on Alex.
There's your card. Read it thoroughly.
Thank you so much for letting me into your home and experiencing your life. It's opened my eyes to how tough it can be for some people. I feel like I've learnt a lot from you two and will apply what I have learnt in my everyday life.
After hearing how they had all their money stolen during a hard-earned day trip to Blackpool, Alex has another surprise.
I wanted to give you the opportunity to go again and this time do it properly. If you let me know the dates, I'm going to arrange family tickets plus your train fares to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Oh, God. I'd love to stay in touch. Make sure you send me some pictures of the trip. Lots of love, Alex.
Thank
you so much. Oh, my God.
You're very welcome. Come here.
Oh.
Because I know it means the world to you.
I'm not going to cry again, though.
It's all right, don't worry about it.
I'm holding it back this time.
You're very welcome.
Oh, bless him.
Come here, then. Go, thank you.
Give cuddles.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
While he's grown attached to the family, it's now time for Alex to return home.
Sad to be leaving. They're genuine people, really, really nice. They've been really welcoming, but I'm sure I'll see them soon. Right, thank you very much.
It's been lovely meeting you and
Andrew.
having you.
Likewise.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say bye.
Bye, Jackson. Bye. Right, guys.
See you later, mate.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
I'm sad now. Bless him. He's so nice, isn't he?
Yeah, he is nice guy. He's not what we expected. He's been very helpful around the house and with Jackson.
He's just done a lot of stuff that he didn't have to do, and he knows like how much we appreciate it. Like, he's just really lovely.
As Alex heads home, Ant and Jen are confident he's leaving equipped with some valuable new life skills to use in the future.
Thanks to Jenny, I can now cook, so I can take that away and hopefully cook Mum a Sunday dinner on a Sunday. Budgeting, being a little bit better with my money, I now know how to make it go a little bit further. I think I've made a friends for life in Jenny, Ant and Jackson, and yeah, it's just been an overall brilliant experience.